Shalom, this is Mike Ben Yaakov. I'm here with a very special guest today in the Israel Dog Unit. He's not really a guest, he's a regular here. And this is Bram Settembrino.
Yep.
Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, and why is he such a special guest? Because he has a really special story, an interesting story, and I'm sure anyone watching this will agree. Bram, you made Aliyah how long ago to Israel?
Actually, I've been in the country 2 years, and I finally made it yesterday. I have my my Teudat Zehut, brand new, fresh from the wonderful government.
Okay, that's real. That's you.
That's me.
So you made Aliyah yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
I mean, everybody.
August 10th, 2020.
Well, they're talking about closed borders and will yeshiva students and university students be allowed to enter into Israel. Now they're saying that the per capita Israel has the highest rate of people catching the coronavirus, and specifically the day after that news that Israel has been so ill affected, at least with people that have fallen ill to corona. Not death rate; it's really miraculous. Thank God, so few Jews have died here in Israel. Every person, of course, is a gem and a sad story, but Israel's right up there. You decided to make Aliyah the next day. The news is showing how thousands of people have been fallen ill with corona here in Israel, and you decided to stay here.
Well, the fact that there's a global pandemic has nothing to do with the fact that Israel is the only safe place in the world for Jews. And even though Israel happens to have the most cases per capita, that's all irrelevant because God gave His country to us, and this is where we must be.
Well, now when you speak about overcoming this corona pandemic, I mean, you experienced firsthand corona. Is that right?
Yeah, so back in March, actually, I was one of the first cases here in Israel. They call me case number 260 out of whatever, up to 25,000. Anyway, so I was in the hospital for a couple of days, unfortunately, and then I was in the hotel. And as you know, I had a wonderful opportunity in the hotel to have my wonderful doggie.
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about your dog, and then we'll talk about that opportunity you had in the hotel.
So Donna's a very sweet dog. She came here, she made Aliyah herself a year and a half ago from Belgium, and she's been working with me ever since. We've been doing a great job together. Actually, less than a month ago, Donna had the privilege of recovering a Jew by the name of Roni Waller in a suburb of Haifa called Nofit, and she was able to recover him. She's a very special dog. She searches for, in addition to people, she also searches for gunpowder and bullets, and she's very beautiful.
Now, you are an incredible story. We were very proud of you in the Israel Dog Unit, the IDU, but you really are an incredible story because you made Aliyah to Israel. You were part of a pre-military academy in the Golan Heights. You plan on joining the Israeli army, and you fell ill to corona. You were in that famous hotel in Tel Aviv where they put all the corona patients. And I remember very clearly because I said, hey, maybe we can get permission from the Ministry of Health to bring Donna to you, because since she is a sniffing dog, she sniffs for weapons and for missing people, maybe we can train her to sniff out corona. We made a whole proposal to the health ministry, and unfortunately it fell on deaf ears, and we never moved forward with that. And that's a shame, because who knows how many people we could have diagnosed and helped move forward with being able to determine who has corona and preventing so many people that have caught corona subsequently. So you have a special story. The first day that you volunteered with us, if I remember correctly, we were on a search, and you found one of the missing people, the missing person that we were looking for. I don't know if you remember the story. I'm sure you remember it.
Yeah, so it was my first day. I remember I got there like the night before or something, and we were searching that night. We went to sleep, woke up early in the morning to continue the search, and a couple hundred meters in, we woke up on him, and there it was.
I mean, young people around the world, you're watching this. Hopefully this video will reach thousands of people around the world. I mean, you could be here in Israel, you could be doing something meaningful, Bram came here. He studied in a military academy. He volunteered with the IDU, the Israel Dog Unit. We're the lead search and rescue group in Israel. We do security work with dogs, but we also do search and rescue looking for missing people. A lot of people don't know this, but in Israel every year, 4,000 people are reported missing. Every year, 50 people, and some of them are on the wall here, if you want to pan it on the wall. These are a few dozen cases that we were involved with where we never found them. Every year in Israel, there are 50 people that are added to that list of missing people that are never found. Of course, we've helped find hundreds of missing people, but these people are dear to us. They're on our hearts. They're not only on our wall in the mess hall, and we of course continue to look for them, and we have never forgotten them. But Bram, you're very, very special, and people that want to do something special that are watching this, young people, you can come here to Israel, join the Israel Dog Unit, go to yeshiva, go to college, join the army, do whatever you want. But here we offer a very special program here where people can volunteer, really do something meaningful, finding missing people. On a daily basis, we're active training the dogs, and we're out on missions looking for missing people. And it's really something interesting. I think you have an incredible experience. Corona, Aliyah, pre-military academy, soon to join the army. I'm sure you'll excel in the army just as you have with the IDU. I'm sure you'll excel with the IDF if and when you join them. And there was a news item on you when you were in the Corona Hotel. We hope to maybe show that at the end of this video, because the Israeli media thought you were a story, an American making Aliyah in Israel in the Corona Hotel. And maybe you have something you want to share with the folks out in the States that may be watching this.
Thank you. So I just want to say, there's so many, Israel is really a land of opportunity for Jews. And one of the amazing things about Israel is we have places like the IDU, which has given me such an amazing opportunity to learn things that I never thought I would learn. I never thought I'd learn how to train and teach dogs to save lives. I never thought I'd learn how navigation and fieldcraft and so many different skills that I learned from them. Plus, I feel like I have a second family here in Israel. They take care of me, food, shelter, doctors, wherever I have to go. The IDU is there to take care of me, and this can be you. You can come, you can have all this opportunity, and the second family for you as well. Thank you.